Welcome to another edition of the NBA Fantasy Baller DFS edition, brought to you by ResearchFantasy.com. My name is Nick Valinchak, better known as Nick from CWE on your favorite DFS sites. I'm not going to take too long today with these videos. I'm already way behind due to some actual real-life work I had to get done this morning, so I'm just going to break down on DraftKings my top 3 tournament plays. You might call them chalky, and I get it, but these are guys I think that are going to exceed value tonight and should be considered in your lineups. First off, let's start with Nikola Jokic, 9,400 on DraftKings. Far too low for someone with 60-plus point upside going against a Houston Rockets team that's just not built to defend him. It is irrelevant whether Ryan Anderson would play or not, because the combination of Ariza, Anderson, Clint Capella, and Nene are not enough to really contain Jokic, who should be able to do the things he normally does in this matchup against Houston. I think a 50-point game is well within reason, and he's got plenty of upside to creep towards the 60-point mark tonight, especially if we continue to see Jameer Nelson and Will Barton sit. That opens up more scoring opportunities for the team. Next up, let's go to Kemba Walker on his home court, taking on the Miami Heat, 7,700 on DraftKings. Now, typically, we don't want to attack the Miami Heat. It's not going to be something that over the course of a season you're going to have a great deal of success with, but as far as I know, the Hornets are still fighting for playoff positioning right now. I'm not going to be able to check because my internet wants to tell me that I've exceeded my usage rather than actually take me to the site that I want to see. But regardless, as long as they are still fighting for a playoff spot, Kemba is a guy that I want to have in my lineups. And they are, excuse me, this coughing is somehow getting worse after the flu has now been gone for a week. But yes, they are still within reach. They are playing a Miami team that is still within reach. So I expect both of these teams to be fighting to the fullest tonight. Kemba Walker tends to play about 4 DraftKings points better on his home court. 7,700 leaves you with under 50 to get him at 5X, 6X puts him around 43, 44. I'm fine with that. Again, this is someone who has 50-point upside in this matchup, and you're getting him a whole hell of a lot cheaper than Nikola Jokic. If I wasn't crunched on time, I would have definitely killed this video and started over, because I have apparently no ability to control any of my bodily functions. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Finally, I think tonight's one of those nights you just have to lock LeBron James in. Going up against the Celtics, who ironically have the first place. Cleveland, they're tied for, even better, they're tied for the home court advantage throughout the playoffs right now. I cannot imagine a situation where LeBron is not going to be bringing his A game. When LeBron plays teams like this, especially down the stretch, I mean, you're looking at, it might even be realistic to say a 60-point floor with triple-double 70-point upside. That's how LeBron could get tuned in for games like this. I'm definitely willing to take the plunge and make him my top overall tournament play tonight, and really, he's just the top overall play all around. So once again, that's Nikola Jokic, Kemba Walker, LeBron James. Thank you for listening and putting up with my coughing fits and everything else that my body has tried to throw your way. I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I don't do this every single time. Also, head over to ResearchFantasy.com, sign up for our NBA mailing list, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at Research and Win, and join us again tomorrow.